Okay, everybody, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ghost here, and today, we're watching the Vidoc. I started to stream this, and then Comcast said, F you. So I have old footage that I'm going to splice here. The funny part that I talked about, I'll put it at the end. But overall, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch the Vidoc, and I'm going to show you what I thought as we're watching this. Just watch it again. I'm going to watch it again, because I missed out on some parts because they kept freezing. So let's watch it again.
The stakes are higher than they've ever been. Have we been built to defend the Traveler? Have we been built to defend humanity? The Witness is going to bring all...
I just want to say, I think the Witness is like the coolest enemy, like the coolest boss we done fought so far, as in like the most evil enemy we fought, because this dude seems fucking amazing. His character design is amazing.
What is that?
I love this picture. I do love this picture of all, like, we finally built like our comrades together. We got this Vala, we got the Stranger, we got Akura, Marva Sav. A couple minutes later, we're gonna see Keitel and Osiris and Saint. One thing I did see is I'm hoping, because in this trailer you can see like Osiris playing with his cubes and stuff, and he's got like strand in him. So I'm like, maybe since Osiris lost Sagira, he's gonna get like a puka like from like the Stranger has. And then he could use strand. That'd be hard.
If we were facing...
See, right here. Look at him.
What is that?
How would we react if we were facing extinction? And how are we going to stand together to overcome this?
Let's see, Keitel look, I mean, not Keitel, that's Callus. Callus is wrong.
We were created for this moment, to deal with this conflict, to solve for this enemy.
Dog, we're really going to be Spider-Man, dog.
Happens when evil finally arrives and confronts the Traveler?
He's definitely... So I said this in the stream, and I'm going to say it again here. This gives me like King's... Y'all remember like the beginning of Taken King campaign, where the Awoken are fighting the Taken, and they got this big ship battle? This is giving me those vibes. Hopefully Mara Sav don't disappear again. Look at the Witness, bro. He's just so foreboding.
The Traveler is threatened. The Witness is here. Callus's forces are here as well. The Pyramid fleet is here. Big shit is going down.
Really is, dog. Really is. I don't know.
Lightfall should feel...
I know I said this earlier in the earlier vid. The Titan subclass is low-key starting to grow on me. Like the melee, the movement, and everything, it's starting to grow on me, man. So, hey, man.
Like you have stepped into the middle of an active war.
One of the values that we really wanted to push was making sure that you felt like the tip of the spear.
Look at this.
You were the one who is initiating the action. You were the one who is taking control. You were the one who is attacking things. What this tone gave us the chance to do was to really surface the friendship, the camaraderie, the connections that we have to each other.
Keitel, we'll need your troops.
I'm assuming that's our
If the
guardian.
end of the universe is coming, what do we have left other than each other?
So we're really gonna have a situation where Keitel is really fighting her dad. Before we was fighting the forces of her dad, we really about to be fighting her dad. Like, this man not got to upgrade. This is not Callus. I mean, so far what we think, this is not Callus bot. This is like real Callus. So
Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all cost.
There's a pretty big, serious threat that is happening to the solar system, so we really wanted to bring that gravity and that weight into the story.
In a major way, what we're doing right now is we're setting up the finale for the Light and Darkness saga. We're pulling the Witness into the frame for the first time.
who do y'all think the raid boss gonna be?
The big question has...
This picture right here is crazy. Hold on, we gotta see that again.
Into the frame.
Not this one.
For the first time.
The
this
big
one, this thing look devious, bro.
question has been, what does it want with the Traveler?
I
What will happen when it
Callus
finds it?
might actually be, unless we fight him in the campaign, I think Callus might
In
be the
Lightfall,
boss.
it does find it.
That'd be
feel
crazy
like the
to go
Witness
like all the way around, because like in Leviathan, we fought like the Callus bot, and then this raid we actually fight and kill Callus. That could be kind of hard. We killed both of your disciples, bitch ass. Fuck you, witnessed me beating your ass.
Antagonists that we've had in Destiny in the past. Now, a lot of our Destiny antagonists are like kind of over the top and theatrical in their own way. And then we have the Witness, who's just so reserved. It's all about control with the Witness.
The Witness is here to finish what the collapse started. Now, there's Callus. always been power hungry, in it for himself. He's now signed on as one of the Witness's disciples.
We're seeing Callus go through a transformation and emerge as something new.
My semblance matches my inner beauty.
The odds are stacked against you. The Witness has arrived. We got Callus. Everything's under attack. How do we deal with this? And then you find this thread.
We knew we wanted to do another darkness power in Destiny. Are we gonna do what everyone thinks we're gonna do? Are we gonna make like poison? No. We're gonna do something that you'd only find in Destiny. We're gonna go talk about this thing called Strand, and it's the web of light.
I would definitely say, brother, that's some Destiny shit.
What does it mean to have a cosmic web that's connecting everything around you? How do you actually make that like an ability? How do you make that like a power? It's something that doesn't actually exist. You can't just point to fire, electricity, or ice. Coming up with the idea of the strings, the strands lighting up the world. I think that was when everything kind of started to come together.
Strand is unlike any of the powers that we've gotten before. We didn't get it from the Traveler, we didn't get it from the Pyramids. It is a power that we find is unlocked within us as Guardians.
I know this is gonna be under the darkness
subclass section, but I'm trying to figure out if it's actually
like from the darkness.
You can do some really powerful things.
He said it's not from the darkness, it's not from the Pyramids, it's not from the Traveler. It's from in ourselves. That's what I'm like, is it actually darkness?
We have some exciting player class fantasies coming up with Strand that we're introducing. So we have the Hunter Threadrunner, which is going to introduce this threaded spike.
The Hunter Super Silk Strike, it's this kind of rope dart. You're constantly moving, constantly attacking.
Oh my God,
it feels fluid. Man. It has an amazing style to it. It's just something we've never seen in Destiny before.
Look at that backflip, bro. Hunter's always get the cool shit. There's so many of y'all, and y'all always get cool shit, man. Oh my God.
And then there's the Titan Berserker, and the name is pretty fitting.
The Titan Super is Blade Fury, where you weave these giant blades onto your hands. You have a melee attack that you can kind of combo indefinitely, and then you have your heavy attack, which sends out these suspending waves.
And then there's the Warlock Broodweaver, the mastermind of the minions that we call the Threadlings.
The Warlock Broodweaver Super is Needlestorm. You create 3 sources of power, and then those then get launched out, and then those fly through the air when they hit it.
This man, every time whenever they do a Vidoc, it's this dude, Joe Blackburn, rest in peace DMG, I miss DMG, and this dude, every time he on this podcast, they always like over theatrical, and it's so cool. Like you can tell this man loves his job.
Enemy, they'll explode. When they hit the ground, they will then charge up and then turn into Threadlings.
That's crazy.
All the classes will have access to a grappling hook. When you select that, that takes up your grenade slot. It was a hard challenge because like, how can you make this idea of swinging through the world equivalent to a grenade? And so designers came up with this idea of a grapple melee.
The grapple melee is incredibly powerful. I grapple onto an enemy, which stuns them for a second. And then when I get there, I grapple punch, blow them all up, and start shooting, and then the unravel projectiles are flying all over the place.
All that stuff coming together was magic for me. Oh my God, that's Destiny?
Yes, it is, bro. Destiny done came so far. 10-year plan really coming through. Neo Muna looks amazing, y'all. Look at these Cloud Striders, bro.
Neo Muna has existed for hundreds of years. It branched off from Earth during our collapse and shut off any communication. So they've been secretly existing on Neptune for a very long time and keeping themselves safe.
These motherfuckers been secretly existing for months. I mean, for years. And they got this beautiful neon cyberpunk-esque like freaking synthwave city, and we over here struggling.
It was amazing to see how the concept artist made all of this beautiful art feel really fresh and new, but also a part of the Destiny universe.
When you think about how to design Neo Muna, like what's the architecture like? We're thinking of a lot of aerodynamic things, fins and sailboats. that informs sort of the architectural form language.
I just want to say, if y'all don't know, I went to school for interactive media and game design, and I couldn't imagine, because I was going for game design, so it's like concept and making art and everything in the concept area and like weapon design and all other stuff. I couldn't imagine doing this and keeping this shit secret. You working on something so cool and you can't tell nobody but people at work.
Anything we've ever seen before.
The high winds, strong pressure. We have that beach area where we show the sand is made out of diamonds. The whole terrain is following up into the beginning of the city. The color, the graphic design, the vibrancy.
Make them rain glimmer, bro.
There's some mysteries in there.
You could just stand in Neomuna and just get 20,005.
The cool thing about Neomuna is that it's like this big neon-soaked city, but it has quite a spectrum of different environments.
I think my favorite absolutely is the Thrillodrome. It is an arcade lost sector, and I think we can relate to.
So I just want to see this. Okay, so this is a stasis heavy wave frame GL.
I think my favorite absolutely is the Thrillodrome. It is an arcade.
Look, so it shoots out a wave.
Lost sector.
This is the first heavy wave GL.
Relate.
You see, like the wave is pointing out.
To spending our days in.
That man did not need to put all those bullets. He did not need to waste all those heavy GL bullets.
I think
he needs to shoot like 2 of those.
To
he's spamming this up. But this is the first heavy wave GL.
Sticky arcade. Playing games with
Look at this, bro. Yeah.
I'm also so.
You gotta be able to have fun on the job. Look at them. Like, hey man, we saving this town, but let me beat you in Dance Revolution real quick. Run this fade.
In a sticky arcade. Playing games with our buddies.
Yeah. Look at the hunter.
I'm also
forward.
So excited for people to see the puka pond with all of the pukas that have been like such a mystery since Beyond Light.
So my whole situation, I said this during the stream, and I'm gonna say it again. Does this mean the stranger is a Cloud Strider? Or does she just come here from the future? Because if you guys don't know, the stranger is a time traveler. They kind of went over in the Beyond Light campaign where she went through all these different universes with Anna, and Anna became like evil, so she had to kill her. But also, spoilers if you have not played the mission, skip forward like 10 seconds. Stranger says when the last mission during the last mission of the season, that when the traveler starts flying away, she says, "Why does this feel so familiar?" Deliberately because she's seen it happen before. So I'm interested in seeing if she considered a plane strider.
On the other side of the city is Callus's ship. The Typhon Imperator has landed square in Ahimsa Park.
You see that the city is indeed kind of in shambles in parts. There's smoke, there's explosions in the air, and I just go back to the teamwork of everybody getting into a room and thinking like, what can we do to make this feel high octane, very explosive, and familiar?
Look at this, bro. So this hunt, I didn't see this, my thing froze. So this hunt, who was that? That's not a Titan or Hunter at the bottom. The Warlock. So he throws, I forgot what they call these. He throws the ball, right? The hunter grabs the ball, grapples the ball, flies it into the corner, then let's go. And then that ball, then the Titan over here, okay, this is the Titan. He's using his aspect that shoots out the 3 ways to suspend people. The ball falls over from the Warlock, explodes, and then the hunter throws another one.
This is a city that needs the Guardians' help and needs their protection, and Callus is gonna do his level best to destroy it, and we're not gonna let them, and neither are the Cloud Striders.
Look at these motherfuckers! Look,
there's a lot new about Lightfall. We have this.
I just want to say, this reminds me. I wonder if this is what
we're not going to let them, and neither are the Cloud Striders.
If this is what
there's a lot.
I gotta remember the name. Hold on.
About Lightfall, we have this.
If that is what Quicksilver Storm is made of, because it looks exactly the same. Like the outside looks like it.
There's a lot new.
Bro, can we get this as a Sparrow? That would be so hard. Can they teach us how to ride these?
And it has these new personalities that come along with it. They're defenders of this city, and they have new perspectives that we really haven't seen in characters in Destiny, and that's taking the form of the Cloud Striders, Nimbus, and Rohan.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you.
Rohan is the grizzled old veteran who's too old for this shit. And Nimbus is the young rookie. Nimbus is learning on the job.
Nimbus was definitely a favorite of ours to animate. They're so boisterous and fun-loving and a little smug, but super confident in their abilities.
The Cloud Striders, bottom line, are cool.
Nimbus, on your stakes!
Here comes this nigga, bro.
We want the Tormentors to be the most scary.
This remind me. Y'all remember that old concept art? Hold on, I gotta go back and pause on when they drop in. Look at these. Look at this dude. Look at him. Hold on, I gotta put it in slow motion. Showing like, well, 0.5 speed. Fuck, it's still too fast. But dog, it's so cool. I'm identifying. I gotta get the guy. Look at this concept art, bro. Look at him. They look like bulkier ropes. They look like they said, hey, we're gonna give you rope, but make him like bulky as a mug and give him a scythe. Look at this man. If I saw this man looking towards me, I was like, oh, heck no, I'm gone, G. I'm gone. I'm gonna head out. You got this, bro. Stay safe.
Want the Tormentors to be the most scary unit that you've ever fought in the Destiny universe.
Holy crap, this combatant is very powerful. It means business.
It's incredibly intimidating. This thing wields a massive scythe, has command over all this void energy.
The
I wonder if
Tormentor can like grab you.
Is this considered just a regular void energy, or is he actually like linked to the light?
That's something we've never really done before with the boss.
Look at this man, look at this grab, bro. Oh my god, that's definitely gonna be a one-hit unless dead campaign.
And in those moments for Dark Harvest, we actually do things with audio to make it feel even more intimate, where we duck out all the background sound. So you really have this intimate moment with this terrifying creature grabbing you.
This is void. It might suppress too. That might suppress people.
Lightfall and Season
Hold
of
on,
Defiance
are those codes
are
up there? What the hell is that? Is that a code? They giving out codes for Lightfall during the Vidoc?
Lightfall and Season of Defiance are two sides of the Destiny coin. And so on the Lightfall side, we have crazy neon cities going on an adventure far away, sort of bombastic action fantasy. On the Season of Defiance side of the coin, it's a story that's
I'm glad they finally making up, bro, because Amanda's out of pocket.
On the Season of Defiance side of the coin,
Amanda had no reason to want to know about Crow's backstory. She was getting screaming and yelling at this man like, bro, I didn't even do nothing. I ain't find out until just now. You think I'm gonna tell you? She was out of pocket for yelling at this man Crow. I'm glad they're making up though.
Season of Defiance is about the ground war on Earth. Callus's forces are invading, and we're defending Earth. We're freeing prisoners.
Go. Boy, Mithrax.
We're trying to protect the last city, but much more directly and under much more threat than we have seen in a long time.
You're working with Petra. You're working with Devram. You're working with all these people.
Hey, Devram, I'm so happy you back. Please give us No Land Beyond. Just give us No Land Beyond. You got it. You sitting up there in your perch tower with No Land Beyond. You've been sitting up there since 2014 when this game came out. Give it to us, or we're gonna take it from you.
People that you know that are close to home and that are battling for the real thing you're trying to save.
We finally get to see some actual humans in this game. That's not us. Look at that sword. I ain't peeped that sword. Look at the sword in this hunter's back. This looks like a stasis version of the Grasp of Avarice sword, because the blade looks like ice, and that's kind of hard. That's cool. So this is the sidearm. This is the smart pistol from Titanfall sidearm, the one that aims for you.
A lot of weapons and armor.
That's Quicksilver. Look at this bow. This bow looks amazing. It's the stasis bow. You're shooting a free. This got to be an exotic because this looks too cool to be a legendary. It looks way too cool to be a legendary. They got you literally shooting a piece of stasis at him. Hold on, y'all. Back to what I was saying. Good lord, this bow looks amazing. So these look like These look like the glacial stewards we had on stewards, whatever they're called, in Europa. Why is there a sign for Osiris here? Is this where this man Brother Vance been? That man Brother Vance. We've been looking for his ass. But yeah, this bow looks major. I can't wait to see who's the purchase.
And I'm super excited to see what you've been working on.
We have a couple of strand exotics. The warlocks are getting what's called swarmers. They're these boots that will, on tangled
These boots
destruction,
look crazy, bro.
create new threadlings at that location. Now they can either shoot it or they can pick up a tangle and throw a tangle.
Oh, it's a tangle. Okay, tangle.
Threadlings. The hunters are getting this helmet that will help them grapple through the air.
Why do all hunter helmets just give more eyes, bro? Like we got the Omni Oculus. They had the freaking Arachnid from D1 for the Arc Blade.
You gain this new ability called Woven Mail, and it's reducing the incoming damage except for headshots. The Titans get boots that will augment a aspect
He
that
said
they have.
headshots. I also thought it was just melee
send out a
and
wave
headshots.
that will suspend enemies in
These
front
boots
of
look
a
crazy,
aspect
bro.
that they have.
What's up, Bunchy? You got something to tell us, bro? You trying to tell us to open our third eye? Why you got all these eyes, bro?
The aspect
These do look crazy,
will just
though.
send out a wave that will suspend enemies in front of their barricade after casting it, but the boots will split it up into 3 waves. Whenever they spend an enemy with these boots on, they also gain Woven Mail. So pushing the front line further and further.
I've also seen a lot of people talking about this, where you can run the augment, the aspect, but then put Kepri's horn on so that they get suspended, and then Kepri's horns, the buff from Kepri's horn, push out a wave of fire. That can be kind of cast.
With these boots on, they also gain.
So
Woven
you
Mail.
suspend them
pushing
and
the
kill
front line
them
further and further by being tanky.
And then doing that, you get Woven Mail.
Caught by those boots a couple times in our playtest. We have this incredibly cool heavy metal machine gun that fires according
I hope
to
this shit plays music. That would be so gas. Like the more you shoot it, it plays like a song. That'd be crazy.
Own rhythm where it gets alternate effects.
Because it's like it talks about rhythm, like every song, like every time someone talks about LMG, rhythm, music, sound, fourth tone of it.
And every 16th bullet, it gets even more added to it.
It doesn't.
So we have this pistol that will use advanced technology to find your enemies. And so suddenly you're not worrying about aiming, you're really worrying about surviving during the lock-on time.
If it's too good
and
in
it opens
PvP,
you up to consider your movement more than your aiming,
no.
being able to lock on to multiple
really gonna
guys in your
become no
field of
aim, no
vision
brain.
and then just obliterate all of them was, I think, a moment
Imagine
where
these
I
with
kind of
trick
went,
sleeves on
whoa.
We're introducing a ton of new features that are designed to make sure that the player experiences are as good as they can be.
Oh, that's how you
I think one of the
smash it through
things we're most excited about are loadouts and
yes, sir, loadouts. We needed those. We needed them.
The system of both. Hey, let's make it more understandable.
Okay, so hold on. I just saw a new mod. So I want to see if we got any new mods. So this is 100% new, right there. That's new. These guns, these weapons look amazing, by the way. We got some new perks. Is that a grenade launcher with volt shot? Is that a grenade launcher with volt shot? That's a sword with incandescent. hold on, Bungie. That's a GL with volt shot. A special grenade launcher with volt shot. And that's a sword with freaking incandescent on it.
Make it more understandable to how you make.
Okay. I don't know. These are new perks. So this has something to do with This has something to do with Void, because that looks like a Void artifact. This offhand strike. I don't know what this perk is.
Make a build. And then
well, that's an LMG, so like why would I want to hip fire LMG though?
To save that build.
Okay, so kinetic targeting. So like I said, they're gonna so the kinetic targeting, which means will be increased targeting for all your kinetic weapons. Special ammo, okay. I wonder what this scout ammo, I mean, I guess you're gonna get, I think this is like the same as special ammo finder. So cool. 1-2 finisher, that's fine. Utility kickstart, you love to see it. Melee kickstart, love to see it. Fonts of Vigor is probably gonna be something with Fonts of Light Bones for melee damage. Proximity reward, no clue.
And quickly swap between them.
Charged up, we have that unflinching kinetic, great.
when we started the process of figuring to save,
we gotta go back. We gotta slow it down because they showed some perks that we ain't seen yet.
that build.
They showed some weapon perks.
And quickly swap between them.
Okay, so hold on.
When we...
Okay, so that one perk right there, it said hatchling. So on this one, that Wibbly perk is hatchling. I don't know what that means. Maybe it spawns
figuring out.
Maybe it spawns one of the freaking things the Warlock use. I forgot. I gotta have to figure all this out.
How we are going to improve build crafting.
But
one of the things that we knew we needed to do was
the freaking strand babies.
It easier to go from I have never done any build crafting to I'm really engaged in this system. When we engaged with the UI team and we said we need to improve this experience, they came back with, well, what if we did a build management screen?
And so just because you didn't look like this,
they came back.
So now with the artifact, that's what the artifact looks like, by the way. That's cool. It looks like the season of the I think that's Season of the Lost. The one right, but the one where we freed Savathun to start Witch Queen, that one looks like that one kind of. So for now, Bristol gonna have this other, which is amazing. We have the champion mods on by default now, which is crazy. I'm super happy about that. I don't gotta worry about going into a GM without having my mother. Oh, bro, can we back out, dog? I forgot to put my mods on. They own by default. It's still gonna happen, but you don't gotta slot them in. So as long as you got the right ones on at the right time, you can be cash.
With what if we did a build management screen and let you see your whole build on one screen?
Look at all these new perks, bro. Look at all these new mods. Plus, they getting rid of elemental affinity for armors. This is gonna be even better. So the charge or light mods are gonna be blue.
It's all in one place.
So void weapon surge. Your void weapons gain a small bonus to damage while you have any armor charge. Your armor charge now decays over time. Multiple copies of this mod can be stacked to increase the potency of its effect. Mention chance for each additional copy.
You can see it, you can read it. You can
does he scroll over any of the mods? Stacks on stacks, know that already?
It's all in one place.
Weapon surge. Okay,
you can see it, you can read it, you can learn. And that coupled with our Guardian ranks, that's gonna come in and basically
yes, sir, Guardian ranks. Go ahead and put me in like 8. I deserve to be in like 8. I know I'm a ultra veteran
player.
Elite. Defend humanity and its allies by confronting emerging challenges and threats while fighting alongside your fellow Guardians. This is an advanced rank. Advanced ranks show mastery of new mechanics and challenges are refreshed every season.
Guardian ranks is our answer to what should I be doing in Destiny if I want to get better. You have this track.
Okay, so let me read some of these. Let's read some of these. Let's see what these challenges they're going to give us.
What should I be doing in Destiny if I want to get better?
So this is like the elite challenge. Complete the Lightfall campaign. Increase your veteran reputation with Nimbus. Complete the weekly Lightfall campaign mission.
Have this track.
Increase your seasonal rank. Complete seasonal challenges. Increase your reputation level with the war table. Purchase upgrades at the war table. Defend targets. Oh, this is why we gotta read this stuff. Defeat targets with the exotic bow Vergless Curve.
Tells you what you should be doing.
Okay. They teasing.
Tells you what you should be doing.
Complete Nightfalls while using a blank and complete Nightfalls to earn platinum awards.
Really excited for players to
double champions. Okay.
Start diving into the system along with accommodations. A way to finally say thank you to players that you've been playing with. We think all of this stuff is coming.
I'm assuming
together to bring.
So this is the Lightfall armor, right? If this is the Season of Defiance armor, this shit look heat. This armor look cash money.
Cohesive relationship between our players.
Hashtag when you see me helping y'all, when y'all see me in the dungeons and y'all see me helping y'all do Nightfalls, go ahead and hit me with a selfless and a great Sherpa and a great teammate. Appreciate you.
When we think about the future of Destiny, we think there's so much more to discover. We're just on the coast right now. We want to get into the heart of this continent.
We are walking to our 10-year anniversary of Destiny.
Yes, sir. The 10-year plan in Destiny 1, 10-year plan, the only game to do it.
We just want to keep building Destiny.
We've been talking about this antagonist to the Traveler for so long. In Lightfall, we get to spend time with the Witness in a way that we haven't yet.
Now look at Cat.
We're paying off storylines that have been coming together and been building for years.
More questions will certainly arise.
We have this finale with the final shape that's coming right after Lightfall.
This is, it getting me excited. I know people are like, yo, right after Lightfall, oh my God, it's a year, bro. We're not playing final shape until 2024. But I just want, they look at these, bro. Like, if you read the articles, they look so scared, man. Like, they generally look like, shit, we might die here, G.
Finale with the final shape that's coming right after Lightfall, where we're closing down the Light and Darkness saga.
That picture is so good, bro. Look at this.
But Destiny is far from over.
Hunters get all the cool stuff, man. They get all of it. Why can't we do a backflip and land in a curtsy pose?
This universe.
Look at this. Look, why can't we do that?
But Destiny is
we may be bulky, but we got finesse. Let me do a backflip, throw my hammer, call it back, and then spin around like a top. I don't know.
This universe is about more than the conflict between the Traveler and the Pyramids.
This is how you know everyone at Bungie just don't play Titans. The only one that played freaking
new things to discover in the universe.
Hippie.
Because we think that Destiny has a lot to offer, and Lightfall is the catalyst for that. It's high stakes, thrilling action, all at the same time, pushing the Destiny story to places it's never been before.
Boys, this week, right now, I'm letting y'all know now, February 28th, we will be streaming. It's a Tuesday. I'm off from work. We're going to be streaming Lightfall all day, okay? We're going to be having fun. We're going to jump into the campaign, legendary campaign, probably going to start on my hunter. Also, I really want some information on this hand cannon. This hand cannon looks amazing. But the sad part is, the way it looks is giving me 180 hand cannon vibes and not like 140. So, we'll see. I think that's Nimbus, right? That's Nimbus. Osiris. Osiris seems to be a big situation, a big character in this campaign. So I'm interested. I want to see how it's going. I want to see the vibe. Because maybe he becomes like I said, maybe he does get a ghost like maybe he doesn't have a ghost. Maybe he does get a puka like the stranger, and so he gets powers back so he can use dark powers. Bro, imagine Osiris with stasis. Cash money. But like I said, this is a great Vidoc. I appreciate all you guys watching the video. Hope you have a good one. I'm gonna show you my like ending outro that I talked about when I was streaming this because I thought it was too funny to miss out on. I appreciate all of you guys being here and enjoy the rest of the video. Have a good one. Bye. Good little Vidoc, even though Comcast is screwing me over. That's why I had to end the freaking stream. Anyways, that was great. I'm gonna give you my short little thoughts real quick. They did good. This is a great Vidoc. I'm really proud of them. Lightfall, freaking Neo Muna looks amazing. And then I'm really excited for the weapons they're adding. Can't wait for it. Overall, Callus looks freaking devious, bro. And this is the real Callus. This isn't a Callus bot like we fought in Leviathan. This is like the real Callus, and he's working as the disciple for the Witness. And the disciple is like Roke from the Vow of the Disciple raid. So we all saw how strong this man Roke was, how much swagger he had. He was the first raid boss with swag, with drip, with class, and he would literally kick your ass. So I'm really excited. I can't wait. My wonderful girlfriend brought me the annual pass of Lightfall, so we're gonna be playing that on release day on Legend difficulty, all on stream. But be prepared for those queue times, because the real battle, forget the Witness, the real enemy is those goddamn queue times on expansion launch day, because them shits be long. So any whoosies, I appreciate all of you guys being here. I'm sorry, stream, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I had to end stream. Freaking Comcast is fucking ass. And so I appreciate all of you guys being here, and have a good one. And I can't wait to see you guys on Lightfall launch day. Have a good one. Peace.